What if I told you the universe may never truly die? For billions of years, stars have burned, galaxies have collided, and black holes have devoured everything in their path. But the ultimate fate of the cosmos is far stranger and far darker than we were ever taught. Science tells us the universe began 13.8 billion years ago with something we call the Big Bang. But what does that really mean? Did everything truly emerge from nothing? Or is the truth far more unsettling? When you hear the universe was born in the Big Bang, it's tempting to imagine a tiny dot exploding into everything we see today. But that's not quite accurate. The Big Bang wasn't something from nothing. It was something we simply cannot yet describe. A state so alien our words and equations break down. In fact, the universe might have been infinite from the very beginning, just infinitely dense, compressed into a form that defies imagination. Imagine infinity itself, crushed into a point smaller than an atom. It sounds impossible, and maybe it is. But that's the nature of cosmology. The deeper you look, the stranger it becomes. This strangeness is not only scientific, it's also deeply philosophical. In 1881, the philosopher Friedrich Nietzsche was walking near a Swiss lake when he was struck by a terrifying thought. What he called the idea of eternal return. He imagined a universe where everything repeats endlessly. Every life, every event, every star, reborn over and over again, through eternity. Nietzsche feared this idea. He said only a superhuman, what he called the Übermensch, could face such a truth without despair. At first glance, it sounds like pure philosophy. But, as we'll see, modern science paints a picture that is disturbingly close to Nietzsche's nightmare. Look up at the night sky. The farther away a galaxy is, the smaller it should appear. Just like distant mountains look smaller on the horizon. But here's the twist. At extreme distances, galaxies don't look smaller, they look bigger. How can that be? The answer lies in the fact that space itself is expanding. Galaxies aren't flying through space. Space itself is stretching, carrying them away. Gravity should pull everything back together. It should drag galaxies inward, slow expansion down, and perhaps one day collapse the universe into a fiery end. But that's not what's happening. Instead, expansion is accelerating. Something unseen, something scientists call dark energy, is driving galaxies apart faster and faster. We don't know what dark energy is. We can't see it, can't touch it, can't measure it directly. Yet it makes up nearly 70% of the entire universe. Some physicists even admit it frightens them, because it means the cosmos is not only stranger than we think, it's stranger than we can think. To understand just how bizarre this is, we have to go back to the very beginning. In the first split second after the Big Bang, the universe experienced what scientists call cosmic inflation. A region smaller than your computer screen expanded faster than the speed of light, swelling to the size of the entire observable universe in less than a second time than it takes a particle to cross an atom. This isn't an exaggeration. It's a fact written in the very structure of space and time. And then, mysteriously, this expansion slowed down. For billions of years, the universe coasted outward at a steady pace. Until not long ago, it began speeding up again. Why did inflation start? Why did it stop? Why is it happening again now? No one knows. These are questions that push physics to its breaking point. So what happens next? If dark energy continues to drive expansion, galaxies will drift so far apart that one day the night sky will go dark. Future civilizations, if they exist, will look up and see nothing beyond their own galaxy. Stars will die. Black holes will slowly evaporate. Even atoms may eventually disintegrate, leaving nothing but a thin haze of energy in an endless void. This is known as heat death, a universe that expands forever, growing colder, emptier, and darker until nothing remains. But here's the haunting thought. What if this isn't the first time? What if, just as Nietzsche imagined, the universe repeats itself endlessly? A cycle of big bangs and eternal darkness over and over again. Science doesn't yet know, but the death of the universe isn't just an abstract question. It touches us here and now. Because if eternity exists, so do we forever. So the next time you look at the night sky, remember, you're not just staring at distant stars, you're looking into infinity and into the possible future of everything.